Hi everyone, my name is Leah and I am here to walk you through a very common technical interview problem set. Basically, it's called the FizzBuzz problem set, and what you do is print integers 1 to 100, but print fizz if an integer is divisible by 3, buzz is if an integer is divisible by 5, and FizzBuzz if an integer is divisible by both 3 and 5. So today what we're going to do is very simple form, make sure it's super concise so your interviewer can understand and read it, because it's really what they want to know. They want to know your style, how you're going to handle a problem set when you're given what you're going to use, how you're going to do it. So here we go. We're going to start with a for loop because that's what we're working on. We want it to loop out and print these things until it's told not to. So we're going to start by setting the variables. Let 1 be the start. Let it be equal to and less than 100. And continue to loop out until it's told to stop. Close that with a bracket. Now, if x, and then we use a modulus, which is simply a numerator over a denominator for division purposes. So we want to know, so if it's divisible by 3, and if x is divisible by 5, we want it to print out. So we go down here, console.log, and we want it to say fizz, if it's FizzBuzz, if it's both. If it's divisible by 3 and 5, we want to say FizzBuzz. Now, we close that with a semicolon, and let's see here. So then the next one, else, my apologies, I need a space here. If x is divisible, so modulus, by 3 only, then we want it to, print out console log fizz if it's only divisible by 3, and then next one is else if x is divisible by 5, then we want it to log console log buzz. Close that out. And then if it's not divisible by any of those numbers, we want it just to print just the number. So the last one would be else and then let's tab that. Mother goose. I accidentally printed it already, but let's just go up here to our logs. You can just copy and paste this back in here so I can finish it. So just don't hit enter. So else if, we'll do shift enter. There we go. And then we want to tab over. Actually, we want this to tab. Because I want to keep everything pretty. You know, keep it all organized. Because if not, no one will be able to read it. Alright, there we go. So now I want to tab over and make it in line with the other console. So we're going to console log the normal, just a regular number. So that would be just X. And then we want to close that out. And now we have our ending brackets. Everything is closed. Make sure all of it's closed. And now we want to test this. So we just hit enter. It says undefined because I have my logs open. All right, there we go. So now we've printed, and now we'll see. So it's 1, 2, this is divisible by 3, so it prints fizz. 4 divisible by 5, so it's buzz, and so on and so forth. Fizz, buzz, fizz, and then FizzBuzz because 15 is divisible by both. So the next one should be 30. That's, yep. So it's printing right, and let's see how it finished out. It printed all the way to 100 because apparently, 100 is divisible by 5. So there we go. That is a common run of a common interview question for a technical interview. And here is a simplified way of clearly and concisely logging this, scripting this so that the interviewer can understand it. And that's your problem solved. Like I said, there's many ways to do it. There's many places that you can script. I sometimes just prefer to use my browser because it's right there and it's simple. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something that might help you one day.